See, when you talk about an eye for an eye, people often think it's about revenge, retaliating bad things. What of reciprocating good? So this person said, what if the person who took your eye had no eye for you to reciprocate? Giving the other cheek is Christianity. It's a command, and I believe it works. I will try not to go too deep, but I believe that if you listen well beyond the words, you'll get the message. First of all, if somebody does good to you, shouldn't you reciprocate by doing good? If you reciprocate by doing good, you've just obeyed the law of an eye for an eye. Some people call it the Italian law. All right? Lex talionis. So if somebody does bad to you, why do you have to do good to somebody that did bad to you? Does it make sense to you? Now people think that Jesus' law contradicts Moses' law in the Bible. No. Moses' law is for you to live long on earth. Moses, right? He said an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, hand for an hand. It's for you to live long on earth and survive. Jesus did not teach how to live long on earth. There is no message of Jesus that is about you living up to 90 or 100 on earth. No. Or surviving on this. In fact, Jesus said you should lay down your life. Jesus' law is for you to live in eternity. He said no one goes to the Father except through me. His whole message is about going to the Father. And one of it is love your neighbor. All those things are good. If they slap you on one cheek, you turn the other one. They never woos you, better slap. If you're going to work and somebody just slap you and as you're getting into the office, and tomorrow you turn the other one, they slap you. Next tomorrow, they're going to slap you again. Eventually, you won't be able to make it to work because they keep slapping you. But if somebody woos you slap and you woos them back, he can't try it tomorrow. I'm telling you. The person will not try it tomorrow. Even though I also preach that you should weigh the consequences of your actions, sometimes trying to revenge can cost you more. Remember when I talked about Pyrrhic victory? Somebody does bad to you, you go for revenge. In the process of going for revenge, it costs you more. But the whole idea is, the whole tit-for-tat strategy is, be willing to start treating people good first. Before you know what the person's strategy is, be willing to offer good. But then when you offer good, you don't offer it blindly. After doing your first set of good, you chill. You want to watch whether the person is reciprocating. You want to see their strategy. If they don't reciprocate, then you cut off yours. I gave the example of calling somebody. Sometimes when you get into a relationship, all right, you love this person so much and you're putting calls every morning. After some time, you should pause and check whether they call back. If they don't call back, then you stop calling. You copy their strategy. That's it for that. It doesn't always have to do with some violence or revenge. But the whole idea is learn to copy people's strategy after initiating with good. And they played this game many times. This experiment has been repeated so many times. Social experiments, political experiments. The people that copy other people's strategy are the most successful. They end up winning better overall. If you're in a relationship with somebody that doesn't reciprocate your energy, that is probably a bad relationship for you. And it's only copying their strategy that will show you that. Some people you think are your friends today is because they are benefiting something from you. If what they're benefiting from you disappears, they will disappear. When Goodluck lost the election, as they were announcing the result that night, immediately got to the point where it was obvious that Goodluck was going to lose. Some of the billionaires, I don't want to call names, the billionaires that were with him right there in the room as the elections were being announced, left the room. The election final announcement has not come. They left him there and went over to the enemy's camp, to Buhari's camp. Unbelievable. So, which means all this while he wasn't checking. He was doing good with them, working with them without checking whether they are benefiting him in any way. So, it's not just about doing bad. Some people forget to reciprocate the good that is done to them. You are doing good to them, they just chill. They're enjoying their life. They don't care about you. A good example is if I'm looking for a house and you house me, all right? Give me a set portion of your house to sleep. best believe you don't need any house help again. I will wake up before everybody in the house, clean everywhere, sweep the floor, mop, go to the kitchen, wash the plates, package everything. Forget about dry cleaner, I'll wash your clothes. Why? I'm reciprocating intelligently. The fact that you're giving me a house, I'm reciprocating. That's tit for tat. Don't forget to reciprocate the good. So the whole idea is that nice guys who are willing to copy the enemy's strategy or the opponent's strategy, however it may be, always finish best. Be a good person, but if somebody is bad to you, remember to copy their strategy and be bad too. If you slap me, I slap you back. If you steal something from me, you're not my friend. You don't deserve a second chance. Tit for tat strategy means that you shouldn't allow people to score you 2-0. If you steal my phone, that's 1-0. You shouldn't get a chance for 2-0 until you apologize and do restitution and bring back the phone so I know that you've apologized. Then we can continue being friends. Otherwise, you're not my friend. Just get away from me. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Sometimes people do something really terrible to you. You forgive them before they ask for forgiveness. For what? Why? Do you get what I'm saying? And you move on as if nothing happened. They will do a second more deadly one. So the strategy promotes forgiveness, but you have to allow the person to come and do restitution. So you treat me bad, I treat you bad. You come back and treat me good, then I treat you good. I treat you good, you treat me good, then I treat you good again. I treat you good, you treat me bad, then I treat you bad. Then you treat me good, then I treat you good. Sometimes people forget to forgive that sometimes the person you're in a relationship with makes a misstep. They made a mistake that you didn't like. And then they come back tomorrow and say, hey, I'm sorry. This is restitution. This is where I made mistake. This is where what I should never do again. And you forget to forgive. Tit for tat strategy promotes forgiveness. In that case, the person has fulfilled one of the conditions of forgiveness. You might be mad at somebody that they didn't give you their shirt, and then when they come back with the shirt, you refuse. And then you damage the entire relationship because of that. Forgetting that this person has more than a shirt to offer in the relationship. You benefit more through peace with good people. And you benefit more through violence with violent people. You benefit more through war with warring people. So whatever strategy somebody comes with you, you benefit more if you copy their strategy. Some people can't learn through words. If people are treating you bad and you're telling them, hey, this, that, they can't learn through words until they see a reflection of their attitude in you. You understand? If I greet you in the morning and you don't respond, and I'm sure you heard me, I can even touch you and say, hey, I'm greeting you, and you don't respond. You can never hear greeting from me, forget it. And if you greet me, I'm not going to respond. Fuck you, man. So it's not just about bad. An eye for an eye is not just about bad, it's about good. Remember to respond with good. If you give me a car gift today, best believe I'll be out in the market tomorrow, first thing tomorrow morning, looking for a suitable suit. Very nice, high quality suit that you would like. I will buy it and package it well and come and present to you and say, I want to thank you for gifting me a car. People forget to reciprocate good. I have a friend that I always get job for, because every time I get him job, he will always send me a portion of his first salary. A portion, sometimes the whole first salary. Say, take. I'll say, why? Say, yeah, because you helped me find a job. You think I will, anytime I see a good job, I always call him, hey bro, there's chance here. And there are many people like that. Always reciprocate good and also reciprocate bad. If you feel that our relationship has turned to a point that you have to try and be sneaky and trick me, expect the most sneaky, tricky person in the world. If I can't trick you, I'll cut off that relationship. I'll copy your strategy.